All right, so, babe, first of all, take the headphone out your ear. Start there.
Oh, you're in the pocket.
Oh, this don't have pocket right there. Show them. This is the shirt.
Right.
The last time I'm wearing it.
Oh, I'm gonna get you another one.
You said you was gonna turn it into the.
Time to retire that shirt. Oh, that pillowcase. Yeah, that's so cute. I can't find my sewing machine.
Oh, it's probably in the washroom. But today is almost in the Black History Month, so this is gonna be a very black episode. Okay, to start off the episode. Don't remind you. It come up every year. Black History.
Well, and it's every day.
It's every day. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. It's Black History every day around here. You hear me?
I've just been enjoying it with Mel.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Well, so here's some random Black History facts.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
All right. First, we got Claudette Colvin. At age 15, Colvin refused to give her bus seat to a white woman in Montgomery, Alabama, in 1955. Okay, I didn't know about Claudette Colvin.
Me neither.
Okay. My eyes getting bad, so I gotta zoom in a little bit. Okay. All right. Dr. Rebecca Lee Crumpler. Crumpler was the first black woman to earn a medical degree in the U.S.
Okay.
Okay. We got Althea Gibson. Gibson was the first black tennis player to compete in the U.S. National Championship in 1950. She also won the French Open in 1956. Okay.
Althea. Very black name.
Althea Gibson.
Right.
I ain't heard of a Gibson in a minute. I know Taj Gibson. That's a basketball player. That's the only reason I know Gibson. All right, we know Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman helped enslaved people escape through the Underground Railroad. She also served in the Union Army during the Civil War. Okay. We got Madam C.J. Walker.
Come on.
Walker was a businesswoman. She did some stuff on the side too. We seen the movie. You seen the movie?
Yes.
How good the movie?
Mel and I just went over Madam C.J. Walker.
Who played her in the movie? I forgot. It was a while ago.
I know. I only watched it one time.
Oh, what you call him, huh? From The Help? Didn't she play? Not.
No.
Yeah. It was only and Viola and the other person in The Help.
Octavia Spencer.
Yeah, Octavia Spencer.
Was that her?
I think she did. I think so. Yeah. I want to say. Yeah, sure was. Yep, self-made.
Yes.
Self-made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whole movie just came back to me.
right. Just seeing one picture, just rewind the whole thing. Yeah. But Madam C.J. Walker was a businesswoman and a philanthropist who became one of the first black female millionaires in the U.S. Okay. We got Charles R. Drew.
Okay.
Drew founded the National Medical Association in 1895. He was
Right.
also a charter member of the American College of Surgeons. Go eat those cookies, Mel. We're trying to do the podcast, babe. And you got class in a little bit, so you better
Where'd they get cookies
from Nana.
The cookies they're just too spicy.
Okay, well, go eat a banana. I gave you a banana that's on the table. Or apple that's on the
Yeah,
table.
you need to eat the fruit.
Or orange that's in the fridge. Go eat some fruit.
Orange is gonna hurt my left foot.
Oh, okay. Eat a banana. It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
All right. Close the door.
Close the door.
Mae Jemison. Jemison became the first black woman to be admitted to the NASA's astronaut training program in 1987. She also became the first black woman in space in 1992. I know Mae Jemison. I've heard this story.
Yeah.
Then lastly we have Bessie Coleman. Coleman became the first black woman pilot in 1921.
That's what we went over yesterday.
Who, Bessie Coleman? Mm-hmm. Nice. So, shout out Black History, man.
Shout out.
All right, you ready?
Love that stuff.
I love that stuff. That's the clip I posted today.
Well, I love that.
I love that. She love that stuff.
Most people don't know about the Hit Bitch Grill.
I don't think he's supposed to say that on the pod.
She was like 8 years old saying it.
I love that stuff. The what? The hit grill.
She was like, me and Gary knew.
We gotta go find that clip, bro. That's a hilarious clip, bro. That's so funny. I love that stuff. I mean, Gary knew. I forgot about that part of it. Oh, man. You ready?
Yes, I am.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Taking the Stage on the Math Guy Steve. This is
Paige you wagey.
Paige you babe. Okay, since it's almost the end of Black History Month,
Okay.
I asked you to make a list of your favorite things about being black.
And I made a list this time.
You made a list, so you're not going,
a quick list.
but you're not Googling it while we're doing it.
No.
You can't really Google that, honestly. That's not something you Google. It's Google.
I mean, all these years, I should just have my list prepared.
Boom. That's off the cuff.
Right.
You heard me? That's just ready and available all the time. I'm with you.
But I did prepare this time.
Okay. So favorite best things about being black. Favorite things about being black.
Yeah.
What you got first?
First would be the nonverbal communication.
Okay. What do you mean? Well, with who?
That's what I was about to say. Just the ones that we do like on our own, and then the funniest ones are like between black people, like even black people you don't know.
Yeah, all black people.
It's just they know what it means.
Give an example, because I have an example off the top of my head.
Okay, for example, like let's say we're in a room and it's just us two and like we don't know each other.
Uh-huh.
If something wild goes down, it's like, come on now.
That's not necessarily somebody you know.
Right.
That can be anybody.
Right.
With that, are you serious right now? Look at these people.
Right.
Look at these people.
So that's what or like the head nod.
That's what I was gonna go with. That's always been literally. I did it yesterday with someone I've never met in my life, and just kind of, all right, nah, all right. That was it. Or we didn't have to do the all right. We could have just. And that was it.
Or like the green. I just always do.
But then I tried to do it with somebody else on accident.
Huh?
Somebody that's not black on accident.
You was just like.
Yeah, it didn't work. I didn't get nothing back. I was very confused.
Well, they're like me.
No, they just stare me down, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
that's funny.
So yes, that's a very black thing. And yeah. The nonverbal communication. I have some. Now, I'm be honest. My list is a little more in depth, so I don't know that was a good. I have that on the list.
Okay.
But the first one I have on here is to go along with that, just the love from black people.
Okay, I guess I can put my second one with that then.
Yeah.
They said compliments.
Okay, yeah, but I'm in love and just in general, like, okay, not just necessarily compliments, okay, but also like just black people love supporting other black people in whatever endeavors they're going through or dealing with, or just during times of sorrow or strife or we love on each other.
Right.
And so I think the community is built that way, that being black, you naturally want to love other black people.
Yeah, I guess because it's kind of like, it's kind of sad in a sense, because it's like if no one else is going to be there to be supportive, let me step in. It's kind of like no one else is going to be there.
Yeah. So
you don't do it out of obligation. You feel it. It's a feeling, I guess.
Yeah, it's not only a feeling, but it's a then I don't want to say requirement, and I don't want to say it's a obligation, but it is a in-depth need inside of you to want to. And I don't know that other cultures have that. I just don't know that other people have that. So I know what black people do. I don't even speak for black people. Okay, I don't speak for that. All right, but yeah, love on each other. But what do you mean by
compliments? Yeah,
compliments.
I mean compliments as in, okay, particularly like black women is like, okay, I see you. Oh, girl, I like your hair. Like, hair. Okay, nails.
Okay, now you just all you do is announce what they had.
Yeah, or like you point out like a part of their outfit of you can tell if someone is being like extra dressy that day or something like that. You just point out something specific, and a lot of times it makes someone's day just for you to like acknowledge them, because a lot of times I feel like we move so fast in our lives that when someone takes out the time just to give you a small compliment, it's kind of like it does make you feel seen, and it makes you kind of look at yourself like, oh, okay, like I am, you know.
My nails is nails.
Right.
and it hypes you up, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll kind of give you, you know, that little push. A push that you need.
But to that point, I don't have this on the list, but when old black men hype themselves up. Now that's one of my favorite parts about
You sent me a video like that. It was so funny.
Because when you said that just now, all I could think was, just call me Ranch, because I'm dressing.
Oh my goodness.
You feel me?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. My goodness.
But it's those types of things where it's like, even when black people hype themselves up, it makes you happy seeing other black people shine like that.
Right.
Yeah, and shine for themselves for sure.
How you doing? How you doing?
Well,
like the video you said, it was like, how you doing? Well, how you doing? How you doing? And I'm doing good. I'm doing swell. I'm doing fantastic. That's good. You're doing fantastic. I hope you have the best day. I hope you have a better day. I hope you have a better week. A better week. I hope you have a better life.
And you're gonna make it to the kingdom. I bet you will. I bet. How you sure will? All right. What you got next?
Oh. Okay, one of my favorites, our food history. It's just so vast. I love it. I love exploring all the different flavors.
Yeah.
Like just flavor, the aroma, just all of it. Learning about the history behind it is also a favorite of mine. You know how I am.
Yeah. We watch a lot of PBS docs.
Right. It's just, I want to absorb as much as I can. I mean, because, you know, eating and enjoying something is one thing. But when you really realize, when you can try to understand the fullness of
depth,
being full,
that
adds another layer to the experience. So I just love the rich food history, especially being from New Orleans. It's like, it's inevitable almost.
Yeah, we gonna and we gonna not only know about the food culture, but then love it and kind of embrace it. That's the word.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you do have a different level of just appreciation for. What is it called? Like culinary sector or something like that?
Yeah, the culinary arts.
Culinary arts, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think about food. Okay.
I'm hungry.
We're gonna explain why later. All right. I have on here my features.
Yes. Oh, that's on my list. I'll scratch it off.
So my lips, my nose, my legs. Those are things I put on here. But wait, patience. It's still a family podcast. You gotta look at me like that, okay? All right, okay. All right. That's how we got in this predicament in the first place. All right.
My back just cracked.
Well, and then next I have on my list, I put this as a separate one, but my hair. Because that's part of my features. But I think all those things growing up, I did not necessarily embrace them because that was the culture. You ribbon on each other, but also when other people look at you that are not black, they look down on you, and so or they look at you a certain way because of your looks. Where now I love the person that I am in all of my features, and so
your freckles.
My freckles included. Yes, Dad, I have freckles. Okay.
That was funny.
But my hair, I mean, growing up, and we did a whole hair episode, right? But growing up,
a couple,
I had good hair, but I didn't know what that meant or what that was, and then as I grew up, I no longer have good hair, supposedly. So I just love me. So yes, what's the question? You got class in 20 minutes.
Can I have your phone?
My phone is on the podcast, but
you can use it. You can.
No, go play the tablets until we're done with the podcast, okay? Boy, what do you have on your body?
I put it on.
All right, look, y'all go. Hey, go chill.
Go.
All right.
Door, Mel, the door.
Mel, close the door.
Wave your hands up, back,
Bye.
wave your hands up.
Goodness.
It's more nothing but ginger.
That's a ginger snaps. That's a cookie. But yes, I embrace my features a lot more now, being an adult and being just older. But I love that about me, about black people in general.
Yeah, I think our features are very unique. I don't think in other cultures they're as distinct as ours.
Yeah.
So I really do take pride in it. And like even specifically, I was trying to explain a little bit about Black history to Melody. Mm-hmm. And she just like stops me dead in my tracks and she's like, is it because of this? I was like,
yes. Yes. Yeah.
Where did you get that from? I wasn't prepared.
At all. I wasn't prepared for you to do it just now.
I was like, so I'm like explaining all of the, the different types of, Black people and our different colors and all of that to her. And then she's like, I was telling her about, how friendships and everything was a little bit difficult back in the day and everything. And she was like, so like my friend at Tumble, because she's white. I said, no, she said she has white skin. I said, okay, but still she's your friend, right?
It's okay though. It's all right.
So I'm like explaining to her like all of the history that we've been learning. You're able to be friends and you have all of these connections with people because of all the people we've learned about. Mm-hmm. So it's like, just continue to make sure you're making positive change. Mm-hmm. So everybody can always be friends.
After that, we gotta breathe.
She asked me the wildest stuff. Yeah. I'm like...
Wait, so the other day, so we just said that she busted a lip earlier this week. Or was it?
Yeah.
Or late last week or something. And so now she has like a little black scar right here. And she said in the middle of the night, she said, Daddy, why is my skin not like my family's? I didn't realize she was talking about a lip. So I was like, she said, yeah, because my lips are different. And I was like, oh, you're talking about that. Okay, gotcha. But it's difficult. It's a line you have to kind of go with it. Like, I'm trying to inform you of something. Also, I know you're going to take it and run with it, so I got to tell you properly. Because Mel's not the one to hold her tongue about her thoughts at all.
I know I did have to say it in a way to where she wouldn't repeat it as, like, Black people and white people weren't friends at one point.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know how she'll take that and just run with it. I'm like, it's about to put her out of cheer.
You can put her out of school. Virtual school? Yes. Yes. Okay, is it your turn?
Yeah, I also have features, but I can skip that one. Okay. Oh, that was literally my next one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll skip down to... Oh, no, one that you just said wasn't on my list. But our ability to rib and not take it too seriously.
All right. Okay, I got that on here.
Yeah. Oh, because you just said rib. So, okay. But I love just the ribbon sessions people have. And it used to not get so bad.
Right.
And some, like, people would say some of the funniest stuff that would stick with you forever. And it kind of like... It built something in you, almost. I think sometimes that does build confidence when it's not like bullying type of rib.
Yeah. Like I also think that's only in certain pockets of certain cities, right? I know New Orleans, we be ribbing all the time. Mm-hmm. I think in New York, they probably do the same thing, right? So I know that, or in New York City, I don't know about the whole state, but there's certain areas where that culture kind of it's accepted. To do those things because, like you said, it also just builds thick skin and to where I don't feel any type of way about it. It's just kind of, okay, we ribbon, boom. Then now you go to a different mindset. Yeah. I actually put my friends and then jokes, ribs, insiders, etc. That type of thing because you don't be ribbing. You rib people, but only if you know they from New Orleans, right? The remote? We're not watching TV right now, man. You can watch TV after Mom and Dad done the podcast. Okay, then
go drink some water. We have 10 minutes. Go rinse that sugar off your teeth.
Yeah, drink some water, man. He gonna lock the door. He's learning how to do it, so now he keeps doing it. So he gonna lock it. One more thing. What you got?
30.
Get out of here. Nah, Steven. No, Steven. Go. Got it.
Shut up.
Close the door. Go back up front, man. We're almost done. Close the door. Don't lock it. Just close it. And go up front and drink some water. And get something to mail. So like we're real people, but we don't real people we don't know to their face anyway. That's what I'm trying to get out before you interrupt. We're real people. We're real everybody.
You do kind of like have to feel people out to see if it's okay, because everybody don't play like that.
Exactly.
And you never know what type of day somebody's having.
Yeah.
So even if you say it in like a jovial manner, they still may take it wrong.
Yeah. So that's what. But I mean, ribbon is a part of what we've always done. And so I love that part too. I have it on there, especially around my friend. I mean, in the group text. Y'all
be lighting each other up,
destroying each other. Yeah. So, but it's all, again, like you said, it's all in jest. It's all in fun. No one takes it seriously. No one takes offense. I mean, we can go like deep, and no one ever takes offense to it. So,
but I think there's like an unspoken rule of like how low is too low to go.
Yeah, like you're not gonna talk about somebody like mama if their mama passed. Like you're not that's you're going too far, right? But we do have, so there are limits. You're right, but it's not. But it also, like you said, it's understood that no one would ever go that. Like what are we doing here? Okay, guys. Okay, it's never got to that point. So, all right. So yeah, that's what I had ribbon as well. I'll go to my next one.
Okay.
And that is Black Twitter. That's one of my favorite parts about being black. Because, Steven, do not come back in here. Take that off and go drink the water.
Go give Melody her cake back.
Okay.
And then go watch the tablet with your sister. Close the door.
On the gate.
The door.
Go watch the tablet with your sister. Hey, Steve, if you come back in here, you're not getting any more treats the rest of the day.
Okay.
Don't lock the door. Just close it. And go up front. Still gonna lock it. But yes, Black Twitter. Just like pretty much how we started off with, right? In that in Black culture, we have certain insiders, certain jokes, certain understandings about, or I guess outlooks on different topics that happen in regular culture.
Yeah.
And so Black Twitter kind of, I don't know, makes light of it, makes jest of those very probably serious topics that we should take more seriously, but we just don't.
I want to say Twitter is a wild place.
Yeah. And it also depends on well, nowadays your For You page kind of just be all the same stuff.
I never go on the For You or Explore page on Twitter.
Mine is automatically on it, so I don't go to the regular who I follow on Twitter. But yes, Twitter's a wild place. But Black Twitter, that's one of my favorite parts. All right, what else you got? Your list done?
No.
You forgot you was doing this, huh? You just had to talk about Black culture.
I'm all in it. Okay, I guess these two are together. I was about to say our tenacity and being able to, since the beginning of time, make something out of nothing.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah.
Which again is kind of like the support thing. A lot of times it's kind of sad to have absolutely nothing and have to create something from it all the time when you see everyone else around already starting ahead. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times as Black people, we'll take things and create something different, and then that becomes the new standard.
Yeah. Or even like this podcast. Like this is out of nothing, right? I mean, we don't have much. We're just making the most of what we got.
Yeah.
Right. But or if you, I mean, growing up poor, you make meals out of something, or even back to the origins of soul food, or Madam C.J. Walker. She saw a need and then made something happen, right? So it was always ingenuity that stems from lack of, right? But I mean, that's also greatness can stem from
that
as
is,
well,
yes.
right? Or even like music wise, right? Blues and hip hop and jazz and pop
anything that you could think of.
Yeah, I mean, black people create something out of nothing. You're right, right? And it seems magical, right?
Yeah.
But it's out of a necessity of not wanting to fail. So I'm with you. I like that.
Well, not wanting to fail, really having no other option.
Yeah. No, there are options. You could just
fail.
Yeah, there are options. We just.
Well, yeah.
That's you said the tenacity. I refuse to fail, and so I won't fail. I'll make something out of nothing.
Right.
I have one here, and this is just a personal version.
We getting personal.
I'm getting personal. Okay. I have one here. I love that I get to teach black
people.
No, as a black person.
Yes.
Now that does part of that. The reason I love it is because other black people get to see a black man teaching math. Mm-hmm. So I do love that part of it. But also that I get to just be me. I don't have to try to, because when I first started, I kind of felt I needed to, teach a certain way, but now it's just kind of, I'm just regular me up there teaching.
Yeah, I don't think they would be able to take it if you sounded like the Clear Eyes Man.
And so how you solve the equation is you need to add 7 to both sides. Actually, that's the antithesis of why I wanted to teach, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to teach so that people can see just a regular black man teaching.
Right, but it took me years spaces where you wouldn't normally see people like us.
Yeah.
I guess both of us are kind of like that.
Go up front, we're almost done. Yes.
Mel, don't ask any questions. What is it? Look, don't ask any questions. What is it?
No. Open your what?
Bite it.
No, I'll ask your brother. He know how to open it.
He know how to build one.
He don't. It's gonna take him 10 more minutes.
I was like, I haven't seen that.
He does not know. What we're talking about? Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I was gonna say we want to roll.
Oh, but yeah. So I love teaching black because it took me a lot of years for me to be comfortable in my own skin up there. And again, that doesn't seem like. But I started teaching at a college level at 24, 25, right? And so that's at that young you teaching. And I was teaching at community college. At that young, you teaching people your age or older. Mm-hmm. So it takes a while for you to be comfortable with. Okay, no, I just
like that imposter syndrome.
Yes, most certainly. Yeah. You don't feel like you don't feel like it's right that you're up there. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, but I already have my undergraduate degree, my master's degree. I clearly know this information. I'm great at teaching. But again, it takes years for you to feel comfortable in that. And the last part is that I love the fact that non-black people get to see me up there because it breaks stereotypes, or at least curves stereotypes at minimum, right? That a black man is not supposed to be up there teaching. So I love that part as well because I get to be an example of, like in my department, I'm the only black man. Mm-hmm. I'm one of 3 black people, one of which is a dual enrollment teacher. So I'm one of 2 black people on campus that teach math. I mean, and that person just got hired last year. So to be that example is kind of...
It's a necessity, even though it might not seem like it would be. It's like, are you sure? Like, how are you the only ones?
Mm-hmm. And though it may seem like I'm the token, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Because at least look, it could be none.
Right.
so the other part of that, right? All right, what else you got? I got one more.
Let's see. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Well, and there was just so much more that I could have said to what you were talking about, but I was like, that's another podcast in itself about just having that confidence no matter where you are and knowing that it's okay to feel like you deserve to be where you are.
Yeah.
And no one can tell you otherwise. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care what your background is. A lot of times I think it's a very personal thing, and once you realize that in yourself, you're fine anywhere. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that I really wish a lot of people would have. Like, a lot of times I guess because I was like such a shy kid growing up and being an adult now, I'm like, why didn't you just say something? Why were you afraid? Like, no one, like, what is the worst that somebody could say?
But that does take years of you just being fed up. It's like, well, I'm gonna say it this time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it this time.
you know me. I'm saying something.
Well, somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. Well, okay. I got paid to say it. Okay, but also to your point, I literally told myself this yesterday, which I've been telling myself this for a while now, and that is, I deserve to be in every room I walk into. Exactly. But that took years of me building the confidence to even feel that way. Let alone say it. Let alone do it. Mm-hmm. Right? So, but I do. I deserve to be in every room because, number one, of my accomplishments. Number two, of my experience. And number three, because I'm in the room. Right. Because I can be. Yeah. If I'm in the room, then I deserve to be in the room. It doesn't matter what room it is. I deserve to be there. And I'm talking about whether it be status-wise, whether it be culture-wise, whether it be just any room I'm in, I deserve to be there because I'm a living, breathing human. I deserve to be there. Exactly. I was about to say, and then just being present and not feeling like you have something to prove. Because a lot of times, like, that's a huge tell of someone who is a little insecure in their space. Mm-hmm. They feel like they have something to prove. Yeah, they got to show that they, and it's like, you don't have to do all of that. A lot of the time, most of the people feel the exact same way. Yeah. And so if you go in confidently, just being yourself and, knowing how to handle yourself accordingly and setting those boundaries and, having those interpersonal skills, you're going to be fine wherever you are. You always say I'm the likable person in a relationship. But we know you're a relationship favorite. That's what you're going to say. Yeah. That's no secret. But I was saying that to say, but you be the one with the most confidence in the room because no matter what room you in, you be like, I'm still Paige. So if I'm talking to somebody or if I'm not, if I'm by myself, you're gonna be you. That's just who you are. I mean, because you can really always tell people to kiss your buttocks. I reeled you in. Okay, all right. All right. Last one I got. You're ridiculous. I knew exactly what you were gonna say. You all tell them. Look, they're gonna blacken the communication. Yes, Paige. Yeah, I know exactly. Yes. Picking up what you're putting down. Say less, V. Say less. You hear me? You understand? Okay, so the last one I got, which kind of go hand in hand, is two of them, and that is, I love that I have black children. Yes. And more specifically, to your point, I love laughing at my black children. I told you. So this goes to the other part of the brain, that is, I love black slang. Mm-hmm. You really do. I love black slang. But earlier today, another part I have in here is my children's accents or how they hear us sound. That makes sense? Because sometimes Mel sounds like, you watch a movie about Louisiana and then I do exactly what I pictured exactly. I heard exactly how you said it. And they have the actors come in who aren't from here. Oh my goodness! And how wild they sound. That's what she sounds like. Listen. If you earn prizes and rewards when you stream on TikTok, why do you sound like that? Where did you hear that? Because I don't sound like that. Paige don't sound like that. Where did you hear that? Well, if you got the audio input capture and the video capture device, then you got it. Come on, boy. Well, I'll be, It's like, I have churn. I'm like, Melody. She said all day. I know she told Steven, she told Third, he had on a chef
apron. She was like, okay, chef, you can go and work in a chef kitchen. And she had on her Elsa gown with some shoes and her cape. And she's like, and I'll be working. You know I have children. I was like,
how old are you, first of all? Second of all, what decade, what century of Louisiana culture did you grow up in? Because it wasn't this. That's what I had. She said, they have Nearpods. She said, yeah, the Nearpod. I said, what? The Nearpod. I wrote Nearpod.
Oh my goodness.
So, but those are some of the few things.
I think our black kids, yes.
Yes.
I do love having black children, just a black family in general. And like we were talking about, like we talk about being in rooms just personally and professionally, but even the way we show up as a family.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like the whole stereotype about black families and stuff. So I love showing up with our black family as black as we are.
Mm-hmm. Whether it be us full, well, fine. Or us 12, 13, 14. We show up.
Whomever I'm with. Yeah. And just proud to be who we are. But again, that goes to that confidence. That speaks to that confidence. And I like that we instill that in our children. Even though we kind of have to really back sometimes. But we really do.
Or even to that point, and I put that on here next to when I have my friends, but us is like, we talk about, so it's 5 of us in the group text. And we uplift each other all the time, reminding ourselves that 5 black men, very different lives, but not only do we stick together, but we stand up for the family that we have around us, right?
Y'all really do. And y'all make sure you get in the families together. Make sure you're uplifting one another. Mm-hmm. Y'all hold each other down. Y'all hold each other accountable as well. Yeah. Which I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And so to your point, showing up as when we out in groups, we show up as families. We show up together. And whether it be, well, she couldn't make it, he could make, that's fine. But we show like with our family, my friends. Mm-hmm. You know, with Neek and Jacques, or with the Obilhas, or Bree and Travis, or whoever we with. We show up as a crew because showing up as black families, that's a big part of it.
That's important.
So, what else? Okay, yeah. So okay. News of the day, news of the week page.
Log into it.
I'm about to. Oh. All right, news of the day, news of the week, babe. What was it?
What was it?
We got 3rd child on the way. Okay, if you can't see. We got a little bun in the oven. You hear me? I'll play the video now. Okay.
See, all these weeks of us sitting here going back and forth, dead tired, very hungry.
What is it?
Yes.
We're almost done.
Give us 5 minutes.
The last part. You can say bye on the podcast as soon as we're done, okay?
We'll let you say bye. Come back in 5 minutes, okay?
And I'll get you some spaghetti, remember?
Spaghetti.
Yes, but you gotta go back up front for 5 minutes. Okay. Alright. But yes, all these weeks of sitting back with the bun in the oven. Okay, that's why I had to zoom in, you know. For real. But yeah, so we're excited.
Yeah. It took some getting used to. But I can say that I am excited. I'm very thankful. Mm-hmm. It's funny how like some things are so unexpected, and I think I felt like that with all the children. It kind of blew my mind, but then also at a point it switches from you being like shocked to being like, I don't know how I would feel if, I don't know how, like, what was I doing before type of thing. Yeah. It's like now I'm like, this baby is like part of our family. I don't know how, like, what were we doing when it was just 4 of us?
But I think that's any steps that we take in life, right? It's like, what was I doing? Like, what was I doing before I taught? Or what was I doing before? Yeah, before.
You have always been a teacher.
Okay, what was I doing before Paige?
Look.
Or what was I doing before I was teaching at Southeastern? Like, I barely remember you in those days, or Delgado, or Sylvan, or whatever. So, but any steps you take in your life, or what were you before you went to law school? Like, what were you doing? You know, so same thing here. It's a bigger step. It's a bigger version of that. Okay. But,
yeah. It's just, I don't know. I feel like our journey has so many twists and turns. Mm-hmm. And kind of like what your mom said, she was like, y'all are tiring. Y'all never do anything small.
Have you met our children? They don't seem like small people. Nothing is small.
But it's just, I don't know. I'm always excited to brace whatever new challenge it is with you because you're very uplifting.
I got you, B. I got you, B.
So you make it feel like it's one, you make it feel like it's worth it. And two, you make it not easier, but you make a lot of things seem...
Don't make it easier? Hold on.
I mean, you make a lot of things just feel okay. Like everything always feels like it's going to be okay. Even if I'm doubtful, you're always there to be like, but we got this though.
They're there. As one of my students called me. All right, coach. I guess that works. I guess that fits.
Coach, all right, that coach. Is funny.
All right, okay, real quick. Okay, sports talk of the week. Lakers play the Mavs today. You know anything about that? Okay. The Lakers, LeBron, Luka.
Yeah, they're playing the Dallas
Mavericks. Okay.
That's old boy from Shark Tank's team.
He's no longer the primary owner. Okay, he's part owner still.
See?
Okay, but remember, Luka was traded from the Mavs to the Lakers, and so that's.
It was Mavericks. Okay.
So now it's a big game. Okay, we're gonna watch it tonight.
Where are they playing?
It's in L.A.
Oh, so he's not going home.
But he's going back to Dallas.
Anthony
That's next
Davis
week.
is going home.
But Anthony Davis hurt. So it's really not that big of a game. Yes, you're right. Anyway, okay. Some more NFL news. So, an NFL team wants to ban the tush push, babe.
I have no idea what that is.
What do you think the tush push is?
Two things come to mind. A butt tap. Or like a thrust.
Both of those fit. Okay, fair. The tush push is it was a play during the NFL season for the past few years where someone just grabs the ball and everybody else kind of pushes them. It's kind of like a rugby scrum.
Oh.
So similar to that. Okay. But anyway, okay. And then you heard about Greg Popovich?
He died?
No, why you always...
You said he was sick?
I just said, I said he had a mild stroke.
Oh.
But then what else did I say? He had a mild stroke?
You said he was old.
He's old. He may not be returning. He's probably the greatest coach of all time.
He retired.
He may be retiring.
Semi-retired.
Yeah, he left 70-something, so he probably shouldn't be in NBA circles like that. Probably should be just relax and breathe. Okay, that's new sports talk of the week. Okay. Whew. You know, listen. All right, okay. A few more, 2 minute top 5, and then we're done. All right, let's see. Would you rather? I'm sorry, not 2 minute top 5. Would you rather? Would you rather talk to your dad only through faxes, or your mom, or only through internet memes, or my dad for that matter?
A fax or an internet meme?
Mm-hmm.
If it's fault, I'm going with the fax.
I'm going memes.
No, I feel like he would never stop.
You turn TV, that's fine. Just turn the volume down. Okay, we almost done.
But where's the remote?
It's on the counter next to the sink.
Okay.
No, don't lock it. We almost done. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Go front. Go watch TV. See you in a bit. You really want to lock it, though. It's still going to lock it. Yep. All right. Would you rather... I would... I'm going to mean... faxes is going to take too long. His fax is going to be 3 million pages.
Either my mom or your dad. I'm going fax.
But it's going to take him forever to send the fax back.
Even better. I don't want 1,000 memes. You know older people, once they get accustomed to something, they never stop.
Yeah, that's true. Good go. That's fine. I don't mind a million memes. I could mute him. A million faxes, that's a lot of paper coming through my... Would you rather be able to talk to animals or communicate with the dead?
Dead.
Why?
Because there are so many people you can tap into and have so many questions answered.
Same thing with animals.
Oh, I could solve so many cases. Man!
What about animals though?
What about them?
You can talk to animals. Like you want to talk to a bear and like tell them chill out, or talk to like you can use that power now.
I'm not really close to animals like that.
But I'm saying, but you could use that right now to like propel that into like a job or like a
work down at the zoo.
No, like you could work for the FBI because I could talk to animals. And I can tell
even better, I can work for the FBI because I can talk to dead people.
But then
cold cases.
Who said they're not gonna believe you? If I tell this bird to walk over there and it do it,
but if I can find,
go ask Mel to help.
If I can find,
Mel's gonna help you see it.
Why is he going to lie like that?
Go ask Mel to help her.
But if I can talk to dead people and find evidence that they've been looking for like 30 years to solve a case.
It's so much easier to make money off of being able to talk to animals to me. I'm going animals.
I don't want dead people. You know how many books I would write? Come on.
You can write books about talking to animals. That's probably a lot more. Yeah, you're right. You can make a lot more. People won't hear about them stories. You're right. All right. Would you rather be somewhat well known in your lifetime, or be unknown in your lifetime but be very famous to future generations?
In my lifetime, how am I gonna know about future generations?
That's gonna be helpful.
Right.
I can't do nothing with that.
I'm about to say I know a lot about history. We're not doing anything with those people. We're not during Black History Month though.
No, we ain't talking about the black people. We're talking about other people.
We're not.
Would you rather speak only using bad pickup lines, or only be reciting bad poetry, or only by reciting bad poetry?
Bad poetry.
I'm gonna go bad pickup lines.
Well, you do that anyway.
That's what I was gonna say. I already do that. That's easy choice. Very easy choice.
I'm going bad poetry only because I feel like there's a certain level of entertainment that I would get out of someone trying to interpret what I mean. I feel like I would be cracking up.
I'll be cracking myself in the bad pickup line, so I'm going with that.
Yeah, just yourself.
You don't want to be cracking up in your scenario too, thank you. Drew? Yeah, just yourself. But first of all, would you rather have an unlimited supply of tacos or margaritas?
Tacos. I don't even like margaritas.
I like margaritas. So, but I don't. Am I able to share these? I think we're able to share these because we're not eating an unlimited amount of tacos.
But you know how many different toppings you can put on tacos?
That's true.
I don't like tequila.
If I have it, I'm able to share it. Then my bar could be amazing because I have an unlimited amount. So I'm gonna go margaritas.
I'm going tacos.
You can't do a ridiculous amount of tacos. All right, last one. Would you rather live under Would you rather live under? Oh, never mind. We don't want this one.
Oh goodness.
It's too real life. Okay.
Under a bridge?
Would you rather live under a kind dictator or live in a corrupt democracy? It's too real life, so we're going to go.
We ain't trying to get shut down.
Shut the whole YouTube. Would you rather have to travel everywhere by crab walk or by riding on a Roomba? Roomba, the one that cleaned the house, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Roomba.
I was about to say, I feel like that would be so funny.
Yeah, that should be a lot. Okay.
I mean, I'll be super strong with the crab walk. Go press that for her real quick.
All right, last one for real. Would you rather... No. Would you rather no one showed up to your wedding or to your funeral? I'm going to go wedding.
I'm going to go funeral because I'm going to be dead.
I know. But nobody showed up to my funeral.
But what if you live to be like 100? No one's going to be there anyway.
Little grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren. They're going to be there. Somebody's going to be there. I guess it doesn't affect you if they're there. So I see what you're saying. But I want to live like if my children didn't show up to my funeral, I would.
Would you even know that you had great-great-great-grandchildren if you were 100 years old?
I'm saying I feel some type of way right now thinking about it. We're answering it alive.
Okay.
So I feel some type of way now that no one would have showed up to my funeral.
I think that I would have felt the loss. I would feel the loss a lot more if no one showed up to a wedding. Because so much planning.
What if you did a wedding at the courthouse? See? No one shows up then?
You're not really expecting people to show up.
But no one showed up.
If you're not expecting anyone to show up, no one.
But you're not expecting no one to show up to your funeral because you're 100 years old.
Exactly.
So if you're not expecting it, then it's okay. It's my point.
That's why I said funeral.
That's why I said
what
wedding.
was it? What was the question? Which is worse?
Would you rather no one showed up to your funeral?
Oh, yeah, funeral.
And that's why I said wedding. Because I'm not expecting it if I'm doing it at the courthouse. She's like, you're not expecting it if you're 100 years old.
You trying to add layers and stuff.
I know you're not talking. I know for sure you're not talking. We're done here. Thank you for watching. This is another episode of Taking the Stage. Have a good one. Say bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
We're done here.
Hey podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good